Step in a bando, honey, I'm home. The local fiends don't vouch, he won't get served. The cat's unknown, I don't owe no, I made money alone. That bees, they curved the kid back then when I was so lit. Now I'm lit, they're pissed. Told bro, that you gotta take it slow, but he knows crime pace, so he won't go lich. We're 3 for 3 now, 6 for 6. Put in the work for years for this ain't no coincidence.
Hello guys, thanks for joining me on this beautiful day. On today's episode, we've got this beautiful Porsche Macan. Absolutely amazing. This has always been one of my favorite 4x4s. Literally, this is an all-rounder, you know what I mean? It's not too big and it's not too small. It literally does the job. 2 litre pushing 252 brake horsepower. Absolutely amazing car. Guys, stay tuned in. We've got much more coming. I hope you enjoy this one. Hello guys. So we're in the beautiful engine bay of this beautiful Porsche right now. And I know a lot of people say this is an entry-level Porsche, but there's nothing entry-level about this. For a 2 litre, it's producing 252 bhp and 272 torque. And that's not really light for a 2 litre. This is a beautiful car. It's based on the Audi Q5, and this is just a shorter and wider version of it. I really feel like they've done a good job with that, and it really does look sporty. So as you can see, these lights are literally fully adaptive. This is literally what you need. Absolutely amazing. So in the night, you're not gonna have no problem seeing. But if you do have a little accident or a bump, that's gonna hurt your pocket, I'll tell you that now. This is the night pack. And on the night pack, you've got the black badges on it, you've got the black exhaust tips, and you've got other bits around the car blacked out. I feel like this is amazing because there's always the small things that make the massive difference. Another great fact I like about this car is the quad exhaust. I think that looks really amazing, especially it only being a 2 litre and it has quad exhaust. I think it's great. It doesn't sound too bad as well. I know a lot of people say it could sound a lot better. You can always get a custom exhaust on, and if you really wanted that sound, you wouldn't go for this, you would go for the 2.9 GTS. My favourite point on this car, yeah, is the steering wheel. I love the way the Porsche sign sits so beautifully in the middle of the wheel. I love that the actual steering wheel is so light. You know, the steering on this is super light. The flappy paddles on it is absolutely amazing. And guess what? That's not all. Look at this little feature it has. A heated steering wheel. I know in the winter you're gonna be needing that one. Absolutely amazing. Like, Porsche really haven't like missed out anything on this. Look at this. It feels like I'm in an aeroplane. Absolutely amazing. I love all these buttons, and as I said, this system here is great, but the only unfortunate thing with this is it only comes with the Apple Play. So unfortunately, if you have an Android, you might have a bit of difficulty with that one, but you can always get it jailbroken, if you know what I mean. The actual map on this that is absolutely beautiful. It's so clear, like it's really hard to get lost, but I know some people will probably still get lost. But yeah, the actual inside of this Porsche is amazing, and this is a really high spec one, obviously, as I said before. You've got the lights there, and these lights basically in the night you would see it better. It lights up all around the car, so it really makes it look nice inside of there. And you've got the sunroof there, which I think that's a great little feature as well. Amazing. The inside of this car is amazing. I do love it. It's a nice place to be. Boom, first drive in this beautiful Porsche. Let's see what it does. Let's see. So this is obviously more of a comfort car, and you know what it does? It really does make me feel comfortable. It really feels quite classy, me being in this driver's seat. I love the steering wheel. It's absolutely amazing. Like, the way people say more buttons, this has buttons on it. It has everything. The Porsche sign looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's such a smooth drive. Even though it has the power, it's not, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not throwing it at you. It feels so easy to drive, like, so simple. I love it. They started making this car in 2014, and like, I really think they've done a good job of it, especially like with all the little bits and bobs they had on it. They've got many different specs, but for this 2 litre spec, I feel like the engine does kick, even though it doesn't feel as fast, but it does do 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds. It doesn't feel super fast, but it does do it, trust me, like, and you can hear it. So I feel like this is a great entry-level 4x4, like, by any means, do you know what I mean? Especially for the value for money. I know like a lot of people may think this is like such a small 4x4, but after driving it just for a couple of minutes, like, I've noticed this is not a small 4x4 by any means. This is like, it feels quite big, if you get what I mean. Like, when I'm in it, it feels like I'm holding the road pretty well, and I feel quite high up to other cars. So it's definitely not as small as I thought it was, because when I'm looking at it, like from outside, I think it looks pretty small, but when I'm actually driving it, it feels like quite a big car. Yeah, so guys, the owner of this car, like his previous car was an Audi TT, that S-Line, like an absolutely amazing one. I've even seen it myself. But basically, he's gone for the Porsche for practicality. I know it sounds ridiculous, like he went for a Porsche for practicality, but this car is actually so much more bigger in his car. He wanted a 4x4 that still kind of had the sporty appeal, if you get what I mean. And this kind of does everything for him. Obviously, he's bought a dog. He can put his dog in the back comfortably. He said the back it could be a bit tight for 4 adults, but you know, he doesn't really have 4 adults in his car anyway, so that's not an issue for him. So that's the only negative he couldn't actually think of, is just the back seat space. But who really cares about the back seat space, because the driver never sits in it. So yeah, like, apart from that, I feel like this is such a smooth car. I really love the dash. I really love the way they have everything set out. I feel like they've done their time. You know, they turn their time with this one. They didn't rush anything on it. I love these flappy paddles. It really sucks you in. A great car. Is how much does this cost to run? And you know what it is? For a car that does 0 to 60 in literally 6.1 seconds, it's not bad, I'll give you that. For a 2 litre, and it's a 4x4, so you have to remember it's a really heavy car. It is not that bad. The miles per gallon we've been getting is 21.9, which I think is quite good, especially where we're doing a lot of driving in town today. Like, it's been a lot of driving in town. So for a 4x4, I don't think it's that bad. I know a lot more cars that take a lot more petrol. It's quite good. So he said he uses about 50-40 quid a week, which is not bad, and he does a lot of driving, around 250 miles, 200 miles a week. So it's not too bad, I would say. And I feel like this car is definitely really smooth. Like, it makes you feel classy, if you get what I mean. Even though it's quiet, as we said, it's not bad. You can still hear it from inside. It's definitely, it's not a diesel. You can hear it's a petrol, definitely. And handling wise, it's not too bad. Even though it's a big old car, it's not too bad, you know, on these country lanes. It's taking the road pretty well, to be fair. And as I said, this is completely standard, this car is. So yeah, Porsche have done a really good job with this one. It sits right, it's not too high, it doesn't feel like you're going to tip over at every corner you're going over 30. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this little drive here. Amazing. The steering wheel is the one that does it for me. That's the one for me. That's the one. Hello guys, thanks for watching today's episode with Bam the Petrolhead. Right now I'm just chilling in Double Bubble, literally having a nice tea. This is what you need after a hard day's work. This Porsche was really a great car to drive. It was beautiful on the road. I can't believe it's only a 2 litre, but it still gets from 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds. What a great entry-level 4x4. Amazing car. Literally, I know a lot of people are going to compare this type of car to a 5 litre SVR, and you really can't, because it's only a 2 litre. You can't compare the two. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got much more coming. Don't forget to pop down to Double Bubble. They've got the teas for you.
For the glove that I had when I rapped that Riz, that kid got nicked on an amateur ting, got banged that cling, take precaution. If you knew the risk we took to get paid, you wouldn't look at me the same. My bro got the wickedest aim, we're bringing the blicky on stage. They're hating, I'm really unfazed, haha, don't test my patience. Half of the hood they show, man, love this play that the rest are hating. Now got gal all around, still my one from the west, my favourite. These cats are domesticated, Jake's in the station investigating. That bees, they curved the kid back then when I weren't so lit. Now I'm lit, they're pissed. Told bro, that you gotta take it slow, but he knows try and pay so he won't go lidge. We're 3 for 3 now, 6 for 6. Put in the work for years for this ain't no coincidence. I did have to take them trips. That bees, they curved.